Hi, welcome to BuonaPappa again. Today we are starting a few episodes dedicating to Thanksgiving. Of course, I'm not American, but I really enjoy Thanksgiving period here in the US because it's like Christmas in Italy. Everybody is happier, I think. Everything is family oriented, so I really enjoy this time of the year. Talking about family, I'm going to give you news. As you could see, well, I'm eating a lot of pasta, but it's not only that. Our family is growing, and Luca will have a brother very soon, next year soon. So if you will see me growing, it's not only because I'm eating, but because there is a new life that it's growing. So let's start with our recipe. Today we are going to prepare together a very yummy recipe for kids, as we are using eggs for over 12 months. And it's called potato and ham casserole. In Italian we call it potato and ham gâteau. So it's very yummy, and I'm sure that your kids will love it. So let's start together with the ingredients. What we need for today's recipe: 2.5 pounds of yellow potatoes. Then we need 2 tablespoons of oil, of course extra virgin olive oil, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, 1/4 pound of ham or mortadella or bologna. Of course, as always, try to find out the best quality ham that you can, with no preservatives, no hormones, no antibiotics, and this time not smoked. We want regular ham. In addition to that, I'm using some mortadella. Mortadella is another kind of Italian salami. Here you call it either mortadella or bologna. If you find both of them, just buy half mortadella and half ham for a total of 1/4 pound. Then we need 1/4 pound of smoked provolone or provola. Provolone or provola is an Italian cheese smoked. If you can't find it, any kind of smoked cheese will work. That's the kind of consistency that we are looking for. 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, 2 eggs, and 2 medium-sized mozzarella. The good one that, as always, is in the watery, milky liquid. Nutmeg, just a touch. Let's start together with our recipe. What do we need to do today? So, before we started, I boiled my potatoes. How to boil potatoes? Easy, super duper easy. Just take a big pan, fill it with water, put the potatoes, as you can see, with the peel in the water, and then when the water is boiling, put the timer at 25 minutes. And then the potatoes, they will be boiled after 25 minutes. So when our potatoes, they are boiled and cooled down, now it's time to peel them. And with the potato masher, we're going to mash them in a nice bowl. Now that our potatoes, they are smashed, it's time to add our ingredients. By the way, another reason why to peel our potatoes, because smashing them with the peel, it's so difficult. It's much easier without the peel. Now we're going to add our eggs, our Parmesan cheese, our nutmeg, just a touch, and we stir. Now it's time to add our other ingredients. But what we do is that we want our mozzarella to be chopped in small cubes. We want to do the same for our provolone cheese, smoked provolone, that, as you can see, is already sliced. I'm going just to remove the smoked skin. Do not worry a lot about the size, because the cheese will of course melt during the cooking time. And last but not least, our ham and mortadella. I'm going to chop our ham and mortadella in big chunks, and with a small food processor, I'm just going to chop it for a few seconds. So it will be in nice small pieces, because we're cooking for kids, and depending on how many months that they have, let's say 18 months, sometimes they don't like still big chunks. And as you can see, I asked my butcher to just cut a big slice. It's a 1 finger slice of both ham and mortadella. Ready? See, 5 seconds, amazing final result. It's chopped, it's tender. Your kids, they will not, see the big chunks in their mouth, and it's perfect to be added. Mix everything together. And now we are ready for the oven. What I did, I preheated the oven at 350, and now we are going to take, a nice medium size oven pan. And this time it's ceramic, because I'm going to serve my casserole in this container. So I cannot use my loved silicone cooking pans. So that's why I'm going just to put a drizzle of olive oil, extra virgin, at the bottom, and I will just put 1 tablespoon of breadcrumbs. And as we're cooking for kids, I decided also to make a kind of small casseroles for them, and I will do the same thing, a tiny drizzle of extra virgin oil, not a lot, not even a teaspoon of breadcrumbs, and we just put our nice mix in the pan, and we will level the top, so we'll have a nice, smooth and uniform surface. And if you want, for mommy and daddy, you can also add some salt and pepper, as we already did our kids version on the side. But it's totally up to you. I really think that between the ham, the mortadella and the cheese, there is enough salt for everybody. Final touch, our breadcrumbs, so that we'll have a nice crust. Just a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. As I told you, I preheated the oven at 350, so I'm going to put everything in the oven for 15 minutes at 350. Then I'm going to increase the temperature at 400 for another 15 minutes, for a total of half an hour. And then, last 5 minutes, I'm going to broil everything so that the crust will be crusty, will be yummy. So just another thing, if you want to serve the casserole immediately, just wait 10-15 minutes from the oven before serving it, because it needs kind of to cool down just a bit. So see you later, bye. Here we are, half an hour is gone. We did all our cooking and our final broiling touch, and look! Isn't it gorgeous? And trust me, it's also yummy, very yummy. So this was our potato and ham casserole, gâteau, in Italian way. For our kids, that can be a very different and yummy recipe for Thanksgiving, so keep it in mind. And we're going to see each other next week with another recipe from BuonaPappa. And as always, buona pappa a tutti. Ciao!